Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to see an interesting SQL interview question. The question is pivot the game column. Each player name needs to be sorted alphabetically and the name should be displayed under the corresponding game. We are given a players table which has two columns, name and the game. We have set of player names and their corresponding game. We have Sachin Tendulkar who is playing cricket, Brian Lara is cricket. Similarly, the other players, and we have set of tennis players and we have set of chess players. We have to pivot the game column and the player names should be sorted alphabetically. Here is our output. We have cricket, tennis and chess as the column names and the corresponding players are sorted alphabetically. For example, in cricket, Brian Lara is populated first because it starts with B. Similarly, for tennis, Novak is populated first, followed by Pete Sampras and Roger Federer. Similarly, the chess players are also sorted alphabetically. The first player is Gukesh and the second player is Magnus Carlsen. Since we have only two chess players, the third and the fourth row is getting populated as null. Similarly, for the tennis, we have only three players, so the fourth row is populated as null. I hope the question is clear. Now let's get into the implementation. Here is our source table which has two columns, name and game, and here is the data. If you select this table, we get set of players and corresponding game that they are playing. One of our requirement is each player name should be sorted alphabetically. We will first sort the player names alphabetically and we will provide serial number and we will partition the data based on the game. Let's implement that first. In order to do that, I am going to use row number over partition by, we are going to partition based on the game, order by name. We need the player to be sorted alphabetically. So we can either give ascending or we can just run without ascending. The name will get sorted ascending by default. I'm going to name it as RN. Let's run this. From chess, Gukesh got the row number 1, Brian Lara got the row number 1 and Novak got the row number 1. Alphabetically, each player got the row number. Next, we will pivot the data based on the game. In order to do that, let's create this as a CTE. Select star from CTE. If the game name is chess, we will populate the corresponding name. In order to do that, I'm using case when game equals to chess, then we are going to populate the name. And this I am going to name it as chess. Similarly, we are going to have the separate column for cricket and tennis. Let me copy this and paste it one more time. If the game is cricket, we are going to populate the name and this column we are going to name it as cricket. Similarly, if the game is tennis, we are going to populate the name and we are going to name this column name as tennis. We need all the names to be grouped based on the row number in order to populate the names in ascending order. I am going to use group by RN. Here I am going to select Rn, comma. Before this, let me show how the data looks like before grouping. Let me comment the group. We got all the players' names. We need to group based on row number in order to populate the names in ascending order. So that Gukesh, Brian Lara and Novak will be in one row. In order to do that, I am going to group based on row number. I am going to select row number. In order to remove the null values, I can either use min or max function. I am going to use min. Min of, and similarly min. That's pretty much it. Now let me run it. We got the player names sorted in ascending order. We have only 2 chess players, so the remaining 2 rows are populated as null. And for the tennis, we have 3 rows, so the 4th row is populated as null. For cricket, we have 4 rows. All the rows are populated in ascending order. I hope you like this video and I am sure that you learned something new today. If you do like this video, please consider to subscribe and I will see you in yet another interesting SQL interview question. Thank you.